guys, we have some real problems today because this is actually quite low tide at the moment and the high tide is not due till 6 o'clock, which I cannot wait that long, and I need to get this boat to the other side of the river, which is going to be very, very difficult. As you can see, there is sinking mud. One of the first things we're going to need is a stick to test how bad the mud is. I really cannot wait for the high tide. It's just gonna take too long. So what we'll do first off is get all of this stuff down onto the floating pontoon. That's down without snapping, and then we'll have to take this one by one. It really is going to be difficult today. You cannot get stuck in sinking mud, unfortunately, because he may not get back out of it. So we're now down onto the floating pontoon, and you can just see the wheel there. I think this is all still working. Incredible to think that the last time I was here, the high tide was actually right up, pretty much right up on there. So it gets set up, I think. It gets set up, and then we'll attempt somehow to get into the river. Pontoon is all on a slight slope. Let's just have a look at that. That's really good news. That is solid underneath that mud. It does seem very, very solid underneath. Actually looks worse than what it is, and that's solid there as well. So that could be the perfect place, and who knows, maybe the other side is the same. Let's hope so. Now what we're going to do, I think, is get everything bagged so nothing manages to fall into the river and disappears. That would be absolute disaster. So much can go wrong. You just need to minimize the chances of anything going wrong here. It really is the absolute key, is do not get stuck in the mud. That is the most important thing. Actually, a small peg there, which is useful. It's a moment of reckoning. That's solid right there. That is the first target. This is going to be slippy as well. That's solid as well right there. Let's just get that extended out as far as we can. There's going to be some current here today, which I think we can probably manage to row against it. Going to get absolutely coated in mud. Cannot Can I even row against this? Yes. What I'm going to try and do is try and find a way up somewhere over there. Just kind of stay in this side, and current is a lot less here. The tide could be as far as 2 hours away yet. And the high tide is 6:30. Really, it's just trying to push me back now. Really, really bad. I'm gonna have to start to head to this side a little bit. I can really do with the tide now. Really do with the tide helping me out. The bank does look quite steep. I'm not even going to get up that. Let's just keep going for the moment. So I think that is going to be attempt number 1. Do it right there. All I need to do is just go past it and then run back. Is what looks like a small gully, which could be very useful. I'm gonna have to just wedge this up on the mud. Let's spin this now. There is the target. Needs to stick. Needs to stick. Stuck for the moment. I don't know how long it's going to stay there for. Let's test this. That really isn't that bad. If I can get out and hold on to that there, because the boat will be gone in a second here. Right, let's see if we can get up through this now. It really isn't going to be easy. It does look too easy here. A little bit deeper there. Actually have a stream as well, which could be very useful for cleaning off. Deeper, just when you think you've got there, it actually gets deeper. Oh, have a rope here, which is useful. of tin here, so it will 100% puncture. Let's see if I can get that moved. Really quite deep. I'm up against the tin there. Need to spin that round. I see grass. Stuck. Absolutely stuck. And here we are. This is the old brickworks. I'm going to have to try and get cleaned up. That really was difficult. What I'm going to need to do is get this dragged up a little bit further, just to make sure it doesn't, the tide doesn't suddenly surge right the way through. In fact, I may try and tie it to this tree. It's not going to go anywhere. I can just stay there now.